welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is your girl Empress Gigi. All right, we're back with another one. We're using a different deck. We're using my Materia Prima deck, okay? Expression of Matter, which is about the timetables, or not the timetables, the table of elements, okay? So we're going to go off of that just to see what needs to be said. It seems like, I feel like I need to say something, so let's see. And it's a lot. It seems like it's a lot of information in one. So let's see. So that took a little time to come out. This one that came out is fluorine. Okay, this did come out in reverse. We're going to take it as such. We're going to just use it as such and see what fluorine. What is fluorine used for? What could it mean spiritually? I feel like it's giving me how I'm seeing it's like an attachment of some reason, an attachment on, and you see there's a lion here, I think, or a tiger, but in between are these two bowls, and I feel like these are attachments of some sort. So let's just see real quick. Hold on. Okay, so hear this. It says here about fluorine. Fluorine is a highly toxic pale yellow halogen gas represented by the symbol F and atomic number 9. Okay, it is the most chemically reactive and electronegative of all the elements, reacting with almost every substance it touches, even igniting materials like charcoal and water upon contact. Okay, so it's already showing me it's a highly toxic chemical that we actually use in our water, which is crazy. Don't we use the same thing, fluoride, or does it come from fluorine? I could be wrong. Either way, that it's a highly toxic, highly corrosive. Okay, dangerous to the eyes, the skin, the lungs, can cause fatal lung damage, chemical burns. And this has come out. It did come out in reverse, so it's giving me what maybe that has been done. I will get clarity of that, but yeah, that's the attachment. That's what I was getting, attachment with that energy. Now let's look up the spiritual property. Okay, so I looked it up also. It says spiritually, the element fluorine represents transformation, pure focus, and clarity. Because of its highly reactive nature, it symbolizes the removal of emotional blockages and clearing away of stagnant negative energies. It translates chaotic energy into a state of serene balance, ordered awareness. So that's really nice. You know what I'm saying? Cleansing and or protection. This could mean something. It being in reverse could mean that you may need to start cleansing yourself, having that form of protection, or understanding that you are protected even throughout all of this chaos, throughout this transition, that you are cleansing. Okay. Tell me more. 333 on the timer. Cleansing, manifesting. That's what I was getting with this tiger. It was like he was on the way, annoyed because these things are just in his way or attached to his fur. That's the energy I was getting, like attachment. I'm saying toxic energy. But then these toxins, just like in a river, and the water is going through beds of stones and crystals in order to purify the water. It is the same energy I'm getting with this fluorine, is that you going through the river and going through all these bumps to get purified in the same sense. Sulfur, okay, has come out as well. 410 on the timer. Okay, change. And also this is what, number 16.7. All right. Sulfur is showing me like, pushing away. If you even see them both together, just pushing it away or keeping something away from at bay with this sulfur energy, showing, what's about clearing, cleansing, clarity. It's about division with sulfur. That's what I get there. So it's kind of like clarifying the fluorine in a sense, but then telling a story, like, that you are cleansing with these toxins, but it's like you are highly protected during this cleanse, that you will not lose yourself in the process of that. Okay. Another one that has come out was radon. Okay. And chlorine did come out as well. Radon. All right. So I'm going to leave that right there. 5:09 on the timer. Okay, radon came out. Chlorine did as well, but we're going to focus on one. All right, radon, I'm not sure what it could mean. And looking at the at it as we speak, it's giving me some form of humbleness, a journey as well. Okay, a journey and humbleness, but then it's more of like a bow. That's what I'm getting, like a bow. So let's go see what radon means real quick. Okay, interesting. Radon is not a metal. It's a highly radioactive, colorless, odorless noble gas. It sits in group 18 in the periodic table as the heaviest naturally occurring gas element. Classification: noble gas, chemically inert under most conditions, though it can form a few compounds like radon fluoride, which I thought was interesting. Okay, highly radioactive, with a short half-life of about 3.8 days for its most stable isotope, eventually decaying into heavy metal isotopes like lead. Okay, and it says here, radon as a naturally occurring radioactive noble gas, okay, that forms from the decay of radium, uranium, and thorium in the Earth's crust. Spiritually, it symbolizes unhidden or unseen hidden dangers, the shadow self, and the alchemical transmutation. Because it is both invisible and heavy, it represents the subtle, unperceived weight of negative underlining spiritual energies. Okay, radon embodies several distinctive spiritual and metaphysical dimensions. An invisible influence because it's colorless and odorless, of course, right? And it says radon symbolizes the unseen forces or toxic habits that we may be unaware of, yet impact our spiritual well-being. It serves as a reminder to clear out hidden toxicity in our physical environments and emotional bodies. Okay, grounding in the dark. As a gas formed in the deepest layers of the earth, it connects to the shadow, okay, or unconscious aspects of the self. It encourages shadow work, confronting the hidden, unresolved parts of the psyche to achieve true inner balance. Okay, the alchemical transmutation, nuclear alchemy. In the scientific world, radon is a product of alpha decay, where radium literally transforms into radium. Spiritually, this mirrors the concept of continuous spontaneous transmutation. The idea that our energetic states are never truly static and are always evolving into new forms. This is true, okay? Alchemists traditionally sought to dissolve and reform and the natural decay of radioactive elements. Into radon reflects the shedding of old, rigid structures and making a way for new energetic frequencies. So that's very much clear to me. Okay, it's like, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get the tarot for this. Okay, radon. So the energy that I was getting with this bowing energy, okay, such a bow and a journey, okay, that this could be the negative attachments that you've held on for a long time, burdens, okay. This is why this lowly energy was coming from. There's the bow, okay. All right, hidden but heavy, with this big ass ball on his head, right? So let's clarify both. Let's clarify all that we're seeing here. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So the first thing that came out was the Lovers. Okay. June time, Gemini energy. This came out in reverse. Okay. Letting me know, like, it's the end of partnerships, something closing in as you are in this cleansing. Okay, some of these things that are cleansing off of you are people. Some of these things that are cleansing off of you are energies, are attachments. They are relationships and jobs and even ideas that you used to have. These are all being cleansed. Okay, I think someone has not acknowledged that with the Judgment here in reverse. It's like they have not acknowledged. They're kind of looking at everything in a very immature sense. Okay, oh, I can't get this done. This is